All right, big riggers, let's get into what's going on with the Ice Pick Bandit. This character has been actively slashing tires, damaging equipment, and stealing freight dating back to at least June of 2023. Truck owner Marlo Shoulders spoke to Landline in the days following all 18 of his truck tires being destroyed in the middle of the night at the Flying J Travel Center in Lake Park, Georgia. "I've lost thousands of dollars. This isn't right," Shoulders said. "They didn't just stab my tires, they stabbed pretty much every vehicle that was in the parking lot. People around the area were saying this has been happening for the past 3 years." Shoulders, who was delivering a load from Florida to Georgia, was among a group of drivers to file reports with the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office regarding tire damage at the same Flying J. Those claims revealed more than $52,000 in alleged damages to 7 trucks. This idiot is costing truck drivers and trucking companies some serious money. I am talking into the thousands of dollars, and has caused many a truck driver to be late with pickups and deliveries. This Ice Pick Bandit is obviously a deranged individual that may be acting alone or could possibly be part of a group of copycats. Either way, they are causing havoc and damage to trucks and trailers across the United States. Here are a few grainy pictures of the Ice Pick Bandit that were taken by dash cams. I have some video on this character as well that will be shown a little later in this video. So stay strapped in for this ride that you don't want to miss. This much I know, God help this criminal knucklehead if a couple of drivers get to him before the cops do. Kick back and pull up a chair. We got to dig deeper into this Ice Pick Bandit mess. We need to discuss what drivers can actually do at truck stops, at rest areas, and at every dark corner on the highway to protect themselves and their equipment.
You got it, boss. So far, this knucklehead that the media has dubbed as the Ice Pick Bandit has been active across the states of Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. Some truckers say even Kentucky's feeling the pinch. Most of the damage has been done are at Flying J's, Pilots, TAs, and other well-known chain truck stops.
But we've also seen instances at rest areas, right? Any records on that? From what I gather, a lot of the sightings have involved a red pickup truck. This clown is either a former truck driver with an axe to grind against the trucking industry, or is possibly just some idiot that hates big trucks for one reason or another. From what I have read, this guy is basically slashing tires on both trucks and trailers. There have also been reports that this guy has entered drop trailers and stolen freight. A few people that have managed to spot him say he is a white male, approximately 30 to 40 years old, and possibly has a mustache. He is believed to be using a small drill or screwdriver or ice pick to puncture tires.
Yeah, a few. One guy in Tennessee had a trailer dropped in the lot behind a rest area bathroom. When he came back to retrieve his trailer, he found 2 slashed tires and someone had rummaged through the back of his trailer. He said it happened around 2 in the morning, no lights, no cameras, just pitch black. Cost him $1,000 just to get rolling again.
Rest areas are fast becoming hot zones, less secure, no cameras. Here is a fast pickle park story for you that happened to me a few years ago, but sticks with me to this day. I delivered a load to New Haven, Connecticut, then dropped down to New Jersey to catch a back haul. After loading, I was tooling across 80 westbound through Pennsylvania. Couldn't keep my eyes open anymore, so I pulled into a pickle park. Took a quick piss and did a fast post trip by walking around my truck, then hopped into the berth and sacked out. I was just starting to drift off into a deep sleep, then someone banged on my driver's door. I climbed out of the bunk and into the driver's seat and looked out my window. It's sometime after midnight now. There was a guy standing there. I rolled my window down partway to see what he wanted. He said, "Are you the driver that called for road service to fix a flat?" To which I said, "Nope, not me." The guy then says, "Well, I noticed you do have a flat on your trailer. That's why I thought you were the driver that called." By now, I was wide awake and getting my wits about me. The old spidey sense was kicking in and whispering to me that something wasn't quite right here. Anyway, I tell the guy, "Thanks for letting me know. I'll check it out later." He says it's no problem. He can fix it while he's here. I once again say, "No thanks. I'll worry about it later." He walks away. I kept watching him in my mirror to see where he was going. Then it dawned on me that I didn't see a tire repair truck anywhere in sight. Long story short, I lit up a cigarette and kept an eye on my mirrors, but didn't see anything else unusual. After finishing my smoke, I grabbed the little billy club that I kept in my truck to bang tires with and climbed out of my truck and did a walk around. Needless to say, I didn't have a flat on my trailer. It was a bullshit story that Guy was trying to lay on me. To this day, I still believe that Guy was trying to get me to climb out of the truck so he could hit me upside the head or something worse as I walked in front of him. Gotta listen to that spidey sense. It's human nature and in our DNA to sense danger.
I heard drivers talking on the CB about this. They were saying that the Ice Pick Bandit likes real quiet spots, especially the parking spots at truck stops that are on the edge of the lot. Also likes places with low light visibility, which makes sense for a low-down, sneaky individual.
That's why truck drivers have to be extremely careful where they bed down and park. I know it's sometimes tough these days to find parking spots. However, while it's not always possible, you got to try your best to plan ahead to where you will park at day's end. Try to park in lots with plenty of lighting. Look for parking areas equipped with cameras for security. Use AI strobes. Use perimeter fencing with motion sensors if possible.
Chain truck stops like Iowa 80 and South Fork now got high-res night vision cameras. Gurdon in Arkansas even added megapixel nodes. Their cameras pan and cover the entire outside area with east-west camera swings, and they also monitor tractor bays.
Plus, some places are using road-focused motion-censored lighting and also sirens, kind of like Neo Guardian setups. They scare folks off the lot when someone creeps too close.
And some truck stops are employing yard monitoring with plate reading cameras. If someone drives slowly through the yard at 2 in the morning, the system flags it.
That builds intel faster. And us drivers shouldn't rely solely on truck stop security. Here's the playbook. Park under lights and near cameras when possible. Whether at Flying J or a rest area, always choose spots with visible cameras if you can. If you don't have a dash cam in your truck, get one. You can get cams for your dash, for the sides of your truck or trailer mounted. You can make them visible, but also covert. That extra plate shot on tape can mean everything. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment if you have seen or heard of any instances involving this dastardly criminal known as the Ice Pick Bandit.
Jim, you are exactly right. We have to look out for one another. Keep your equipment locked up and make sure you inspect your truck and trailer each time you leave the equipment unattended. After parking at day's end, do a good post-trip inspection. Check tire valves, airbags, brake lines. Use your CB. If you see a four-wheeler slow rolling through the truck parking area, keep an eye out and alert other drivers using your radio.
So to recap, you got to be choosy. Always try your best to park at well-lit areas. Look for secured parking spots at truck stops, at rest areas, or anywhere else you plan on parking and bedding down. If your company doesn't have cameras set up to protect your equipment, get your own. They are not that expensive anymore. You would be surprised what's out there today, and a lot of the cameras allow you to view what's going on from your cell phone. Remember to do walk-arounds in the form of pre-trip and post-trip inspections to ensure your equipment wasn't tampered with in any way. Use your CB radio to alert others of something suspicious taking place and share what you have seen with others to warn them. Now let's wrap up with a motivational note. Technology and awareness are turning the tide. The Ice Pick Bandit is still out there, but hopefully not for long. We can rid ourselves of this guy by keeping our eyes open and working together to finally catch him.
Drivers, listen up. Get tight with security. Don't be the next victim that finds 2 or 3 slashed tires on their equipment or missing freight from their trailer, or both.
Drive smart, park smarter. That equipment you have is your bread and butter. It's your livelihood. It helps you put food on the table, so protect yourself and protect your equipment. Take care out there and see you in our next video.